Welcome to Living History Channel. Be sure to subscribe and like so you don't miss out on more videos like this one.
The haunting rescue of Blanche Monnier in 1901 after 25 years of captivity. Locked away by her own mother in a dark room, she was found weighing only 25 kilograms, a victim of a tragic and cruel obsession with family honor. The eerie residents of Miyake-jima, Japan, carry gas masks as part of daily life. Due to constant volcanic activity from Mount Oyama, poisonous sulfur dioxide leaks into the air, forcing islanders to keep masks at hand to survive in this post-apocalyptic reality. Myrtle Corbin, known as the four-legged woman, was born with a rare condition called dipygus. Despite her extra limbs, she lived a full life, married, and had children, proving that even the rarest of medical mysteries could not define her human spirit. Step inside Paris's infamous Café de l'Enfer from the late 1800s. This hell-themed cabaret featured grotesque decor and staff dressed as devils, offering a dark, theatrical escape that defined the eccentric nightlife of the Belle Epoque era. George Metesky, the infamous Mad Bomber, displays a chilling smile after his 1957 arrest. For 16 years, he terrorized New York with over 30 bombings, eventually leading to a landmark case in the history of criminal profiling. The chilling contents of Ted Bundy's car trunk, discovered in 1975. These tools of terror provided undeniable evidence of his crimes, unmasking the dark reality behind the charismatic law student's deceptive facade. The chilling lipstick message left by William Hirons, the lipstick killer, in 1945. Begging for help to stop his own crimes, this haunting plea remains one of the most disturbing pieces of evidence in American serial killer history. The mysterious death of Dr. John Bentley in 1966 remains a top paranormal mystery. Found reduced to ashes except for one lower leg, his case is often cited as a chilling example of spontaneous human combustion, defying easy explanation. Lifelong friends reunite to recreate their 1964 photo taken while skipping school to see the Beatles. Across 5 decades, this image celebrates the enduring bond of friendship and the timeless spirit of the legendary Fab Four's global impact. Blackfoot warriors stand by St. Mary Lake in 1910, captured by Roland W. Reed. This stunning portrait preserves the majestic heritage of Native Americans, blending their powerful presence with the rugged beauty of Glacier National Park. Marilyn Monroe in 1953, the year she became a global superstar. This iconic portrait captures the elegance and charisma of a Hollywood legend whose influence on fashion and pop culture remains unparalleled even 7 decades later. The mobile studio of Sam A. Cooley, a dedicated U.S. Civil War photographer. Operating in the 1860s, these wagons carried fragile glass plates and chemicals, allowing Cooley to document history directly from the battlefield's front lines. Archaeologists pose with the newly unearthed statue of Antinous in Delphi, 1894. Found near the Temple of Apollo, this masterpiece of Roman sculpture emerged after centuries underground, marking one of the greatest finds in Greek archaeology. John Cleese on the set of Monty Python and the Holy Grail in 1975. This low-budget masterpiece redefined surreal comedy, proving that legendary wit and creative absurdity could create a timeless cinematic classic. A veteran sells matches on the streets of Canterbury in 1928. Photographed by Clifton R. Adams, this poignant scene captures the harsh struggle many former soldiers faced, trying to survive in a world that had moved on after the Great War. Liberated Australian soldiers in Singapore read newspapers from home on September 30th, 1945. After years in Japanese captivity, this simple act of reading news marked their first real connection to the world they had left behind. The 1910 Paris Motor Show dazzles under the glass dome of the Grand Palais. In an era when cars were symbols of ultimate luxury, this exhibition showcased the cutting-edge engineering and elegance that defined the dawn of the automotive age. An 18-year-old Mike Tyson prepares for his professional debut with coach Cus D'Amato in 1985. Minutes after this photo, Tyson defeated Hector Mercedes in just 107 seconds, launching a legendary career that would redefine heavyweight boxing forever. The atomic cloud rises over Nagasaki on August 9, 1945. This haunting image captures the devastating power of the Fat Man bomb, a moment that altered the course of human history and marked the dawn of the nuclear age. Behind the scenes of Pulp Fiction in 1993, this rare glimpse of the star-studded cast captures the relaxed energy of a set that would soon produce a cinematic masterpiece, forever changing the face of modern independent film. Jimmy Armstrong, a dwarf clown in the Clyde Beatty Circus, captured by Bruce Davidson in 1958. This intimate portrait looks beyond the circus lights, revealing the quiet dignity and human solitude behind the makeup. The final moments of a Japanese dive bomber shot down by anti-aircraft fire from the USS Hornet in 1945. This intense shot captures the sheer speed and danger of the Pacific War's desperate aerial combat. Workers pose with the massive anchor chains of the RMS Mauritania in the early 1900s. These giant links showcase the colossal scale of Edwardian engineering, symbolizing the raw industrial power of the golden age of ocean liners. Clint Eastwood, Eli Wallach, and Lee Van Cleef on the set of The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly in 1966. This trio defined the spaghetti western, creating a cinematic legend of tension, wit, and unforgettable showdowns. Inside the control room of the German UB-110 submarine in 1918, this maze of valves and gauges reveals the claustrophobic reality and complex engineering faced by crews navigating the depths during World War I. Pigeons equipped with miniature cameras in the 1910s, invented by Julius Neubronner for aerial spying. Decades before drones, these avian scouts captured historic photos, marking the dawn of innovative aerial surveillance. An IRA female volunteer on patrol in West Belfast during the 1970s, captured by Coleman Doyle. Armed with an AR-18, she became a defiant symbol of women's active involvement in the intense political conflict of Northern Ireland. Black cats and their owners line up for a 1961 Hollywood casting call. Dozens of felines vied for a role in a horror film, creating this surreal scene of perfect candidates waiting for their big break in the spotlight. The sailing ship SV Penang towers over the slums of Millwall Docks in 1932. This striking contrast between the majestic masts and the cramped housing of the poor captures the social inequality of pre-war London. Betty Page smiles alongside the legendary comedy duo Stan Laurel and Oliver Hardy. This charming encounter bridges the worlds of pin-up glamour and classic cinema, creating a truly iconic Hollywood moment. switchboard operators at the New York Telephone Company in 1946. This image offers a rare glimpse into the complex world of post-war telecommunications and the diligent women who connected the world. Two Moons, a Cheyenne chief who fought at the Battle of the Little Bighorn. This 1910 portrait preserves the steady gaze of a leader who stood firm against the tides of history. Born in 1868, Princess Anastasia of Montenegro later became a Grand Duchess of Russia. A seeker of mysticism, she and her sister were the ones who introduced Grigory Rasputin to the imperial family. A German soldier reads a newspaper in his foxhole on the Eastern Front, August 1941. A rare, quiet moment of normalcy amidst the brutal reality of the most devastating conflict in history. A rare color portrait of Bruce Lee with his wife Linda and their children, Brandon and Shannon, in the late 1960s. A beautiful moment of family warmth from the life of the martial arts legend. Audrey Hepburn and William Holden in a publicity still for the 1954 classic Sabrina. This iconic film defined Hepburn's early career and remains a masterpiece of Hollywood romance. In the clattering heart of Massachusetts textile mills, 19th century workers face air thick with lint. This image captures the grueling industrial reality that fueled the era's economic growth. In 1943, Colonel David Shoup led the fierce assault on Tarawa. Despite being wounded, he refused evacuation, rallying his Marines to turn a disastrous landing into a strategic American victory. Julie Newmar in the 1950s, a decade before her iconic role as Catwoman. This elegant portrait captures the classic Hollywood glamour and poise that made her a timeless star of the screen. German prisoners of war cross a pontoon bridge over the Weser River in April 1945. This image marks the final days of the conflict in Germany as thousands surrendered to the U.S. Ninth Army. A 1951 colorized glimpse of Paris near Porte Saint-Martin. This vibrant scene captures the city's post-war rhythm with a traffic officer guiding the flow of classic cars through history. The head of the Statue of Liberty on display in Paris during the 1878 World's Fair, a monumental precursor to the iconic gift that would soon cross the Atlantic to New York City. A stunning 1950s portrait of Marilyn Monroe by Milton H. Greene. This image captures the timeless grace and luminous spirit of an icon who remains the ultimate symbol of Hollywood's golden age. A young Winston Churchill in 1896, long before he led Britain through its darkest hour. This portrait captures the future statesman as a soldier, already marked by a sense of historic destiny. A 1927 photograph illustrating the evolution of women's bathing suits from 1875 to 1927. This image highlights the dramatic shift in fashion and social norms over 5 transformative decades. A Universal Carrier crew of the 8th Battalion Rifle Brigade hands out chocolate to Dutch civilians in September 1944. A heartwarming moment of humanity during the Allied liberation of the Netherlands. In 1947, Princess Elizabeth and Prince Philip wed at Westminster Abbey. This royal union began a lifelong partnership and marked a new chapter for the British monarchy and the world. A haunting moment of compassion as a Soviet soldier holds the hand of a dying prisoner in an abandoned camp near the Baltic coast, a stark testament to the profound human cost of the war. Marlene Dietrich and Rita Hayworth serving coffee to servicemen at the Hollywood Canteen in 1944, a tribute to the stars who boosted morale during the height of the Second World War. A 1944 portrait of Robert Korthals, who was killed in action in the Vosges. This image serves as a poignant reminder of the young lives lost during the height of the Second World War.
Thanks for watching. I'm always hunting for lost photos and untold stories. Got a time period in mind? Let me know in the comments.